Morning, people. Day 50 then, and I'm still in my room. I'm waiting. Andy's coming out today, and he flew last night, landed at 10, hired a car, drove to a place about halfway along today's route, slept in the car, woke up at 5 to get a train back here to the start where I am to run with me back up to the car. Seemed like a great plan at the time. Then the train has been cancelled, so something going on the line, and so he's now working out how he's going to be able to. I think he might have blagged a lift, but so a few little trials and tribulations from this morning. Logistics getting here. What it means is I've got an extra 20 minutes just to chill, so I'm still lying on the bed, which is a good thing because I have to say today I feel a bit strange actually. I don't know, feel a bit dizzy if I'm really honest. Don't know whether it's just sort of tiredness, and already I feel knackered basically. I think is the way to sort of describe it. As tired as I think I've probably felt when I've woken up to go and run. Not feeling great at all, don't really feel like running. I feel like I really want a day off today. And I guess I've woken up for the first time, not dreading the run, but I don't know, sort of fearing the struggle a bit, basically, expecting a struggle today, essentially. It's how I'm feeling. I didn't really sleep very well. It's getting harder and harder to get a good night's sleep because it's all about the legs. Like I drift off really well, but my legs can't get into a comfortable position. And then in order to turn over or move, I have to be very careful because of any sudden movements, and they're so tight that I can do myself an injury whilst I sleep, basically. So, it's tossing and turning a lot, trying to move into another position to get comfy for a bit and then turning over again. It's a bit like sort of camping, but I'm not camping, which is a bit frustrating. But anyway, it's all good. I'm up, I've had my breakfast, I've got the pack ready, I'm ready to leave. And as every day, we're just, you never really know what's going to happen until you get out there and start moving. So I'll just get out and start moving. We've got 29 miles today. I think there's a chance if it all goes according to plan that I'll run with the pack for 16, and I think I can hand it off to Andy in the car. So that's something to look forward to. There's always good to have something like that where you've got this kind of point in the run where something's going to change, or you've got something to look forward to, or there's a moment of difference or whatever. That really helps. So that'll be good. Day 50. I mean, who'd have thought we'd get to day 50 even, When I set out on this, if you'd have said to me, you'll get to day 50 in the shape that I'm in, I would have taken it. I've been happy with that. It's a massive milestone. And, there aren't, we've got a bunch more runs of this duration, this length, but they're fewer and fewer. After this one, I've got some really sort of much shorter ones actually. So get through this one, get to the other side, survive this day, A, to be intact as usual, and things might look a little bit brighter. So I've also got that to look forward to. And I think we're going to run some stunning scenery again today. I think it's just going to be gorgeous. So anyway, I will close my eyes for a minute and wait for Andy to arrive, and then get out and go and do what I do.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again, but life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions I'll go, running to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times, to better photos that you took, but now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm wrong, I got it, I gotta go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running to better times, 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 to better times. I look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me, nothing can stop me in the night. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff. Go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running to better times, 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 to better times.
So day 50 is done. That sounds kind of crazy to say it. I can't believe that basically I've managed to do essentially the equivalent of 50 27 milers in 50 days. It seems really crazy to think that that's what's behind me, but today's run was actually one of the best, really. It was did about 28 miles. We're running beautiful paths right next to the river and long stretches where it was just sort of, the scenery here is just absolutely outstanding. Hills rising either side of the river, you know, roads, even when there were sort of slight roady bits, there was no traffic on them, nice and flat. And yeah, for the first 15 miles, ran with the pack, and Andy joined me. It was great to have the company, just having someone to sort of chat to, you know, takes your mind off those first 15 miles. We moved with really good momentum and got, you know, a good clip. We were moving back at the kind of 5 miles an hour pace, which was great. So the first 15 went by pretty quickly, really, in my head. And then at 15, I knew that Andy was going to take the pack and pop it in the car. So I was very much looking forward to that. It was sort of, interestingly, knowing that I was going to get rid of the pack almost made the pack feel heavier for those first 15. But, you know, from the morning when I was feeling pretty dizzy and a little bit tired, I didn't expect to run so well. So, you know, that was a real bonus to get out and start moving and move with kind of such purpose and to get through those early miles really well. And then running without the pack, basically my biggest challenge was actually just reining in the pace and trying not to get overexcited and go too fast and do kind of different type of injury. Yeah, made it all the way into Grein. There was yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful town that sort of rises up on the hills to the right hand side, across the river. I also got a ferry for the last bit across, which was basically into Grein, which I wasn't expecting. I sort of stood there on the bank and wondered if the ferry was ever going to arrive, if it even existed, but eventually it did. I got my own sort of one-man ride across the river to finish up in Grein. And yeah, really positive day. I feel sort of pretty relaxed now. I didn't do too much damage out there today as well, so going into the next few days I'm feeling pretty strong. We have a plan for tomorrow, which is essentially we're going to try and run, maybe with an end goal of trying to reach Linz, which will be about 36 miles, but I've got two kind of two parachute opportunities where I can drop out at, you know, maybe a sort of 17, 18, and then anywhere between that and then the end. So it's really nice to have that, because it means that you can sort of run to feel. Basically, once you hit a certain mark, you know that you can stop. If I get to Linz, the bonus about that is that basically I will have done 2 days that were on the plan. I had an 18 and a 19, and I've done them in one, which earns me either a rest day or later on I've got a 40 miler which I'll be able to split, or 43 miler which I might be able to split into two. So it gives me a little bit more flexibility in the plan. The reason I can do this is basically because Andy is here. He's going to run with me for the first section, but also we've got the car. So it enables me to choose when I stop again. That's the real bonus of having crew. So we'll be up for an early one tomorrow. We will see how we get on. If I get 17 or 18 miles and I feel like I need to stop, I will stop. If I can go further, I will go further. And if we make Linz, then fantastic. But yeah, feeling strong, a bit tired now. So I'm going to go and get my head down, get some rest, and be prepared for tomorrow, for day 51. The numbers are getting bigger. They just keep getting bigger. Anyway, I will say goodnight.